All right, and welcome to WIAA girls basketball playoff action here from Columbus High School. The Columbus Dons hosting the Northland Lutheran Wildcats. I'm Ben Brecht, joined by Isaac and Elena Eagle, as we bring you tonight's first round game here between the number 6 seed Columbus Dons and the number 11 Northland Lutheran Wildcats here on Zaleski Sports. Thank you for tuning in here tonight to playoff basketball here as we get ready to get this one going. This is going to be a good game here tonight, and we're just excited that the playoffs are here. We're finally here to the playoffs. It seems like we've been working all season, at least a couple months, to get here, and now that we're actually here, it's like, whoa, here we are. And so, realizing that one team's season is going to end tonight, and another team's season will keep on rolling. Let's take a look here at these two teams coming into tonight's matchup. First, we'll start with Northland Lutheran. They're out of the Central Wisconsin North Conference. They come in with a record of, They come in with a record this season of 10-12. They're just coming off of a 70-15 win over White Lake. And they finished at 4-4 in the Central Wisconsin North. As I mentioned, they are 10-12 on the season. That got them the number 11 seed, a little bit lower than what I was thinking, but nonetheless, let's take a look at here some of their wins this season, maybe some standout wins. They had a couple of wins against Port Edwards. They got a win against Illinois Lutheran. Otherwise, their other wins coming in that Central Wisconsin Conference as well. And a couple of wins over Marion. And so they didn't have a very strong strength of schedule coming in. That's probably why they ended up with the 11 seed despite the 10-12 record. And so that's Northland Lutheran coming into tonight's game. And then we're going to take a look at the Columbus Dons. They're coming into tonight's game as a 6 seed. They are 10-14 on the season. They finished in fourth, tied for fourth, I should say, in the Eastern Clover Belt with an 8-6 record. And so they're coming off of a loss against Osseo Fairchild in that Clover Belt crossover game. That one a loss 55-37. And so these two teams, I should mention, they met last year in the playoffs. And that game was also here at Columbus. And the Columbus Dons won that one 67-28. So a blowout win for Columbus the last time these two teams met. And so in last year's playoffs, we're going to see if the same continues here tonight as we get a 6-11 matchup here on Zaleski Sports. And the winner of tonight's game will face the winner of Greenwood and Elko. And I got a update here from that one. Greenwood is ahead 33-4 at the half. So I'm pretty confident that Greenwood will get the victory in that one, and they will host then either Columbus or Northland Lutheran. We're going to take a quick break here for our national anthem, and then we'll be right back with the tip-off. And welcome back here to Columbus High School. We are almost ready for tip-off here between the Wildcats from Northland Lutheran and the Columbus Dons. And so coming into tonight's game, Columbus with the, as I mentioned, the 10-14 record, seeded number 6 in their sectional out of 16 teams. And they're seeded a little bit higher than what I would have thought. But that, I think, speaks more to the discrepancy of the level of teams that are in this sectional, that a 10-14 record is going to be good enough to get you a number 6 seed. And so Columbus seeded favorably here, in my opinion, in their sectional. And so, but you got to take a look at the Clover Belt East is also a pretty strong conference, I should say, with some good girls basketball teams. So playing in the Clover Belt Conference is getting Columbus ready for this playoff stretch here, as they will get their last home playoff game here tonight here for this girls team. Let's take a look at the starters for Northland Lutheran, and that's going to be number 4, Kenzie Rowland, number 12, Jocelyn Adams, number 13, Maddie Ruther, number 14, Riley Fairbanks, and number 23, Sadie Russ. The Wildcats are led in scoring by Jocelyn Adams, averaging 13 points per game, Kenzie Rowland with 6.6, and then Sadie Russ with 5.2 rounds out the top 3 scorers here for the Northland Lutheran Wildcats, who look to come into tonight's game and perhaps pull the upset here on the road. And meanwhile, let's take a look at the starters for the Columbus Dons. They've had a different starting lineup, but because they've had injuries this season, but back to the normal starters for tonight's playoff game as the fans rise to their feet here in Columbus, as we got a exciting little atmosphere here tonight for girls basketball. The Dons starters this night for this game, their only home playoff game, I should say. Starters consist of number 2, Maggie Callahan, number 3, Matea Schlafke, number 5, Sam Casperson, number 12, Gracie Wilczek, and number 24, Courtney Summer. I should mention some of those are seniors here. They're playing probably their last home game here at Columbus. Let's take a look at the seniors. Number 2, Maggie Callahan. Number 3, Matea Schlafke. Number 5, Sam Casperson. And number 24, Courtney Summer. 4 of the 5 starters playing their last home playoff game. Last home game, I should say, in tonight's game here against Northland Lutheran. Dons are led in scoring this season by Gracie Wilczek, averaging 7.5 points. Maggie Callahan with 7.4. Sam Casperson, 6.8. And Matea Schlafke with 6.5. Round out the top 4 scorers for the Dons this season. Dons coming in, as I mentioned, with a 6 seed despite a 10-14 record. And so we got some exciting basketball here tonight between the Dons and the Wildcats. I think we have one more update in here. Oh, I do not have an update in here. I was looking for a Greenwood update, but I think the Greenwood game is almost done. The opening tip goes to Northland Lutheran. And so they will set up. Shot there by Adams off the side of the backboard. It will go back out. Rebounded there by Fairbanks. Good atmosphere here tonight. And we got an offensive foul. It's going to be called on the Wildcats. Early turnover there for Northland Lutheran. Columbus will set up here for their first offensive possession. And so Callahan will bring it up for Columbus. Pass ahead to Gracie. Wilczek over to Courtney Summer, driving middle of the lane. Layup no good. Gracie comes down with the rebound, though. Putback is up and in. First 2 points on the board there for Gracie Wilczek. And she's going to the free throw line. That foul is going to be called on Sadie Russ. At the line, shooting is Gracie, and her free throw is up and in. 3-0 lead here for the Dons as we begin this one. Three-quarter court press put on by Columbus. Northland Lutheran breaks it. In transition, layup no good. Courtney Summer comes away with the rebound here for Columbus. Gracie will bring it up here. Back up to Maggie Callahan. Swinging around now into Schlafke, looking to go inside, and that pass is going to go out of bounds just wide of Gracie, and it will be Wildcats basketball. As I mentioned also in the pregame, the Dons won this matchup handily last year as they also faced Northland Lutheran in the opening round of the playoffs. Pass ahead now with Fairbanks. Into the free throw line with Adams. Adams' shot is off the mark. Rebound down low is going to be taken. Swinging around now in, and a nice basket there from Kenzie Rowland. First 2 points there for the Wildcats. Callahan getting it up to Summer. Pass over to Gracie Wilczek. Inside, Schlafke for 2. Easy basket inside there for Matea. Quick pass ahead now to Russ. Northland Lutheran doing a nice job breaking this press early on. Now a 3, and that is good for Sadie Russ. First lead, we're tied at 5, I should say. I thought it was the first lead. Yep, we're tied at 5, never mind. Summer getting it across half court here for the Dons. Over to Gracie Wilczek. And Matea, as that's going to go over and back. She was not ready for that pass. That one looks like it just hit her in the face. She wasn't ready for that one. Got startled and then went into the backcourt. So a turnover, early turnover there for Columbus. As Rowland will bring it up for the Wildcats. Pass back over to Ruther. Looking to go inside. That's going to be stolen away there by Courtney Summer. Summer over to Gracie Wilczek. Back up with Maggie Callahan driving in the middle of the lane. Layup is no good, and we got a foul is going to be called on Callahan over the back. Looks like, or no, that's going to be on Schlafke over the back on that rebound. That's going to be the first and team first. Coming in for the Wildcats is Rachel Schmidt. And so getting it ahead, they get it to Fairbanks. That pass is going to be tipped, and it's going to be saved, though, by Adams. Adams pass into the corner. 3 is airballed, and it's going to be a foul called there on the Wildcats. That's going to be on the rebound. A push in the back on Riley Fairbanks. Third team on Northland Lutheran. Callahan will get the inbound. Pass ahead to Summer. Courtney Summer over to Schlafke with it on the left corner. Getting inside to Gracie Wilczek. Back out Schlafke, driving and scoring. Matea Schlafke for 2 there, and the Dons retake the lead here early in this one. A turnover, Callahan comes away with it. Layup is no good, but she will go to the free throw line. She gets fouled there by Rachel Schmidt. Some good aggressive defense there by the Dons, pressuring in the backcourt, and it finally pays off with the turnover. And so Callahan going to the line now, shooting 2. First free throw up and good. Coming in for Northland Lutheran is Paige Kunkel. And that one is off the mark. Rebound taken inside there by Russ. 1 of 2 in a 3-point Dons lead. Back out, jumper from just inside the arc is good there from Paige Kunkel. And timeout taken by the Dons. A quick 30-second timeout, and we're going to take it with them. We'll be back with more basketball, playoff basketball, here on Zaleski Sports after this.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Freer, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflatiri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
And welcome back here to Columbus High School, WIAA Regional Semifinal Playoffs. This is, well, I should say the first game of the playoffs. That's a lot easier. But we got the Dons hosting Northland Lutheran out of the timeout. Gracie Wilczek for 3 in the corner, knocks it in. 3 there from Gracie Wilczek, and the Dons take a 4-point lead now. Pass ahead, layup in transition. Oh, they're going to get a foul called there on Courtney Summer. I'm not quite sure about that one. Looks like she had herself straight up for that block, but they're going to call that on Courtney Summer. And to the line, shooting 2 here for the Wildcats is Riley Fairbanks. And so Columbus most recently took that timeout. I think Coach Wilson was looking to get a little bit better mental, I don't know what you would call it. Get your head in the game, essentially, is what we were thinking. At least that's what I'm going for. So, and both free throws no good. Columbus came out a little bit shaky from the get-go. And there's Sophie Wilczek attacking the basket. You could see, I think that's what they were looking at it in the timeout. He was just looking for them to get their head in the game, be a little bit more aggressive. And that's what you've seen from the Dons here since that timeout. As Schlafke will come away with the steal here for Columbus. Schlafke is going to travel. She saw the double team coming, and that forced her to take an extra step as she was trying to gather for that shot. Sam Kasperson comes back into the game here for Columbus. And so Northland Lutheran will inbound. Pass up now with Adams. Pass ahead to Kunkel. Swinging it around. Jumper from the line is no good. Rebound down to Courtney Summer. Passing ahead now with Gracie Wilczek. Back over to Sam Kasperson in the right corner. Swinging now over to Summer. Left baseline. Back up to Sophie at the top of the arc. Back up top. Caitlin driving. Layup is no good. She had a wide open middle of the lane. Just couldn't finish. Back out 3 off the side of the rim. No for Ostrowski. Back up top. Jumper from the line is good there from Jocelyn Adams. You can see the Wildcats have really no interest on trying to get it inside. They've been taking a lot of outside jumpers here to begin this one. Down by 2 in the first couple of minutes. Sophie Wilczek's 3 is no good, and a foul is going to be called there on Caitlin Kasperson over the back on that rebound. Third team on the Dons, holding out this 2-point lead here with just over 12 minutes left in this first half. As they get it in here with Kunkel. Pass ahead now with Reether. Reether gets trapped, and over and back is the call. She got trapped, had to go to the floor, and extended the ball back over the half-court line. She was looking to probably gain her balance. Just extended the ball, and that's going to be over and back. They're called on Northland Lutheran, and so Dons will get this back. And so we'll inbound from that spot. Callahan looking to throw it in. Getting in with Caitlin Casperson. Over to Summer in the right corner. Summer driving. Kick back out. Callahan. Jumper from just inside the arc. Can't get it. Schlafke comes down with the rebound. Up to Sophie Wilczek. Back out with Caitlin Casperson. Driving inside. And this time she is going to get fouled. Second trip through the middle of the lane for Caitlin. She's going to go to the line now to shoot 2. I should mention she's going to the Serve Pro Jamie Wenzel free throw line. Make sure to call Jamie Wenzel at Serve Pro for the #1 choice in cleanup and restoration. Serve Pro like it never even happened. First free throw, no good there for Caitlin. And second free throw is up and in. Columbus making about half their free throws here so far tonight. Nice trap there at half court. Wildcats able to break it, though. Pass ahead is stolen away by Schlafke. Good hands there to come away with that one. Schlafke over to Sophie Wilczek, right wing, driving inside, and layup is good for Sophie. And we got a timeout called here by the Wildcats. They've been giving up some easy baskets at the rim with those driving lanes. A quick 30-second timeout here gives me a chance to remind you that an SCS apartment or home is where you want to live, work, and play all throughout central Wisconsin, the Chippewa Valley, and the Fox Valley. No matter where you live, look to SC Swiderski to make you feel right at home. Visit scswiderski.com for more. Also, visit Hiller's True Value, Central Wisconsin's Milwaukee Tool Destination Center. Get the tools you trust from the people you can depend on. Hiller's True Value in Marshfield. Out of that timeout, the Wildcats have to put together a good possession here. Look for a basket. That pass inside is going to go out of bounds off of Northland Lutheran. That pass went to, I think there were two girls standing there underneath the basket, and I don't know if either one thought that the pass was to them. And so nonetheless, it goes out of bounds, and another turnover there for the Wildcats. Sophie Wilczek will bring it up here for the Dons. Back up to Caitlin Casperson on the left wing. Over to Gracie, driving middle of the lane, kick out Callahan. Kick out to Caitlin. Now Schlafke over to Sophie Wilczek on the left wing. Driving inside, and layup is good once again for Sophie Wilczek. Steal there by Caitlin Casperson. No basket, I should say. That's going to be on the floor. But a great steal there from Caitlin Casperson. Able to come away with that one out of that inbounds. And the Dons have forced a lot of turnovers here, getting their hands in passing lanes, either coming away with steals or knocking the basketball away here early on in this one. That's gotten them out to the 7-point lead. Sophie for 3. That's off the mark. Rebound inside there taken by Sadie Russ. Dons will get back on defense this time around. And that one is going to be stolen away there by Maggie Callahan. Callahan will get it back. Left wing 3. Oh, is no good. Rebound inside there by Adams. Northland Lutheran's got to settle things down here and try to get a good shot on this possession. They don't want to fall too far down in this one early on. Adams jumper in the middle of the lane. It goes off the mark. Schlafke comes down with the rebound there for Columbus. Ahead, Sophie can't get that one to go. Rebound inside there by Rachel Schmidt. Passing up to Fairbanks. Fairbanks passing ahead. That one is going to be taken away by Schlafke. Another turnover there for the Wildcats and another steal for Columbus. 3 is no good there from Caitlin Casperson. So Wildcats will look to get this down here. They gotta get some clean passes around the arc. Don's doing a fantastic job getting ball pressure. That shot is blocked by Schlafke. We'll have to see that one if we can, because that was a nice little block there by Matea. Kick out 3 from Sophie is good. 3 for Sophie Wilczek. Off to a really hot start here for Columbus. Out to 19-9 lead here over the Wildcats. Don's playing some aggressive defense, and that leads to offense. And now we got a foul called there on Columbus. Let's take a look at that nice block there by Matea, looking to go inside. Matea says no. Just able to get a fingertip on that one. A great block there by Matea. And so back to action here. Into the right corner. Dribbling inside, kicking back out to the free throw line now with Fairbanks. Over now with Kunkel. Fairbanks has that one almost knocked away. Good defense there by Sam Casperson. 3 is off the mark. And rebound taken down low. And quick pass ahead now. Sam Casperson in transition. Basket in the foul. Sam Casperson finishing through the contact. Nice basket there from Sam Casperson. The Dons playing aggressive from the get-go, and that is leading to turnovers. Those turnovers leading to points. Chase Blanker coming into the game here for Columbus. Free throw is off the front of the rim there from Sam Casperson. Rebound tracked down there by Summer. Now the free throw line now with Blanker. Kick out to Summer in the right corner. Going across court now. Callahan looks at the 3. He's going to dribble that down. Kick out now, Sam for 3. That's no good. And we have a foul called there on the rebound, I should say. Or actually, no, they're going to call. That's going to be down on the baseline. That is after. That's after the shot. That's what we've decided. It's after the shot, so that was on the rebound. That one's on Sadie Russ, her 3rd personal, 8th team foul. It's now 1-1 time as Sam Casperson will knock down the first. Sophie Wilczek coming back in. Sadie Russ. We'll have to see if she stays in the game here. She already has 3 fouls. Second free throw, no good. Pass ahead now with Rowland. Rowland driving inside. Scramble on the floor and travel called there on Reether. And substitution in for the Wildcats is going to be Jocelyn Adams. And Russ will come out of the game there with those 3 fouls. Don's inbound to Sophie Wilczek. In control in this one, 22-9, as we are over halfway through this first half. Callahan for 3. That's short. Rebound inside is going to be foul call down low. This is going to be called on Chase Blanker. And so Northland Lutheran will inbound. That was the 5th team foul on Columbus. Jocelyn Adams will bring it up for the Wildcats. And we have a injured Northland Lutheran player. And she'll take a look at her. I believe that's Maddie Reether. Abby Ostrowski will come in. Not sure quite what happened. Wildcats will ring it up, though, with Adams. Shot is no good. Rebound inside, and we got a jump ball. Possession arrow will go to Columbus. Out to that 22-9 lead here with just over 7 minutes left in this first half. Tegan Kunkel also into the game here for Northland Lutheran. Sophie Wilczek with it on the left wing. That's going to be stolen away there. Nice steal in transition, and a travel is going to be called there on Kenzie Rowland. Schlafke comes in for Columbus. Don's inbounding now to Sophie Wilczek. Pass ahead now with Sam Casperson. One of those seniors playing their final game. Back up Sam with it on the left wing, and it's going to go out of bounds off of Abby Ostrowski. Gracie Wilczek comes back in here for Columbus. And so Dons will inbound here in the front court, leading by 13. Schlafke driving inside. Swing it around now, Sam Casperson over to Sophie Wilczek. Looking for some cutters down low. They get it inside with Summer. They've done a nice job of just swinging the basketball around, kind of getting the defense to shift a little bit. Sam Casperson's three no good. Rebound tracked down to the corner. It's going to be saved in. And a jump ball. Possession arrow will go to Northland Lutheran. To finish off what I was saying there, Columbus has done a nice job of just swinging the basketball around the arc, making the defense shift. And then when you get this shift in the defense, getting them on their heels a little bit, then you have opportunities to drive to the basket. You find some holes in the middle of the defense, and that's what the Dons have done a nice job here in this first half. They've just been aggressively attacking the basket, and that's what's gotten them out to this lead. They've also done a nice job of turning defense into offense. And Summer, once again, aggressively will attack the basket and get that one to fall. So a nice little layup inside there by Courtney Summer. Pass ahead. That one is going to be tipped by Sam Casperson. Schlafke will come away with it. Sam's layup no good. Rebound inside and a jump ball. Possession arrow will stay on this end here with Columbus. Columbus doing a very, very good job here, especially after that timeout early by Coach Wilson. They picked up their energy and just doing a fantastic job really extending this lead here against the Wildcats in this first half, showing why they're the number 6 seed. Quick pass ahead. Now it's Kunkel, and we're going to get a foul called. Foul called on Sam Casperson, her first, team 6th. Into the ball game for the Dons is Haley Hargraves. Hargraves, the sophomore, seeing her first action of the night. Chase Blanker's also been in. Caitlin Casperson, all fellow sophomores have also been in so far. Dons going a little bit further into their bench as they have a comfortable lead here in this first half. Want to just keep going, keep extending this lead as much as you can before the halftime break. Over to Schlafke into the right corner. That one's going to be stolen away. And that one's taken away from behind by Gracie Wilczek. Summer bringing it up. And travel call there on Courtney Summer. She just got herself caught in a weird position there, trying to pass it ahead, ended up turning around, and it just didn't quite work out. But nonetheless, Columbus playing some stout defense here in this one, holding Northland Lutheran just to 9 points so far here in this first half. Fairbanks will bring it up. Pass to the free throw line now with Adams. Jumper's no good. Hargraves coming away with it for Columbus. Back to Gracie Wilczek, who will bring it up. Gracie pass ahead now. Sam Casperson into the right corner. Swinging around left wing. Back over to Callahan in the left corner. Back over to Gracie on the left wing. Callahan, there you go. Take the three. That one's is no good. Rebound taken underneath there by Jocelyn Adams. Northland Lutheran's leading scorer on the season, and only with 2 points so far tonight. Hargraves comes away with the steal, and now will get rewarded with a layup in transition. Haley Hargraves turns defense into offense. What a nice play there from Hargraves, coming away with the steal there for the Dons. And that is what we have seen this entire first half, is Dons turning defense into offense and doing a fantastic job of that as well. That's what's gotten them out to this 19-point lead with 3.5 minutes left in this first. And so at the line, shooting 1-and-1 here for the Wildcats is Paige Kunkel. We got a final in from Greenwood. That free throw is good there for Paige Kunkel. Final in from Greenwood. Greenwood winning that one 53-13. So the winner of tonight's game will be playing in Greenwood on Friday night. Sophie Wilczek with it on the right wing. Back up now with Blanker. Back to Sophie Wilczek at the top of the arc. Blanker with it on the left wing for the Dons. We approach 3 minutes here, 18-point Columbus lead. Sophie will get it back. Drive kick to Haley Hargraves. Back out Sophie for three. That rolls in and out, and a rebound is going to be called down low. And so we get a foul called there on the Wildcats, Paige Kunkel. And so 1-and-1. It's bonus time here for Maggie Callahan. That was the 9th team foul there on Northland Lutheran. And free throw no good, and we have a foul call. Well, lane violation there on Northland Lutheran. So we're back to a 1-on-1 situation. That free throw doesn't count. And so here another free throw for Maggie Callahan. That one up and in. So one more then coming for Maggie. One more free throw here for Maggie. That one is up and in. She is 3 of 4 from the line here tonight for Columbus, extending that lead back out to 20. Pass ahead, that's going to be tipped and stolen away. Hargraves comes away with it. Once again, she's got a couple of steals here tonight for the Dons. Hargraves with it. Kick out to Sophie Wilczek. Back down to Chase Blanker on the left block. Kick out. Gracie for three. No good. Blanker is going to have a jump ball situation inside. Nice job there by Paige Kunkel to tie that one up. And jump ball possession goes to Northland Lutheran. And subs in on both sides, I should say. Bringing up is Kunkel. Columbus still putting on that three-quarter court press. Sophie Wilczek will come away with the steal, and now a foul on that layup attempt. Blocking foul called there on Paige Kunkel. So Sophie Wilczek will go to the free throw line here as she will shoot a pair. Going to that Serve Pro Jamie Wenzel free throw line. Make sure to call Jamie Wenzel at Serve Pro for the #1 choice in cleanup and restoration. Serve Pro like it never even happened. As I mentioned earlier, these two teams matched up last year in the first game of the playoffs. That game was also here at Columbus High School. Columbus came out with a 67-28 victory in that one. And so far tonight, it looks like we might be in for a similar result here between these two teams, as Columbus has been in complete control from the opening tip. And missed on both of those. Back out to Caitlin Casperson. Nice job, though, by the Dons, able to track down that rebound. So we go back up now with Sophie Wilczek. Should mention the Dons were able to move on from that one. They then got defeated at Athens 50-31 in their next game. And a travel call there on Sophie Wilczek. And so a turnover there for Columbus. For Northland Lutheran, I would go back to shooting from the outside. Try to get your outside shooting going once again. They're jacking up some threes and some twos early on in that first half. That's what they had some success with. Hargraves now. And her jumper is good. Haley Hargraves for two for Columbus. She gets in the scoring. Well, she's got 4 points, I should say, so far tonight. Haley doing a nice job off the bench. She doesn't get many minutes in the rotation, but she's seeing some more minutes here tonight as the Dons got out to a comfortable lead early on in this first half. So Hargraves came off the bench, playing some more minutes and producing very well in that time. And 2-point basket there from Caitlin Casperson. As Fairbanks will bring it up here for Northland Lutheran. And then we got a foul is going to be called there, as Sophie Wilczek took an elbow to the nose. And she gets called for the foul as well. She is okay, though. And 1-on-1 shots here for Riley Fairbanks. That was the 8th team foul there on Columbus. Courtney Summer coming back in for Haley Hargraves. I should say it's nice to see some of the underclassmen here performing well here tonight for the Dons. Specifically thinking of like Haley Hargraves, who's provided a very nice spark. Caitlin Casperson's put together some nice minutes. Chase Blanker's done a pretty good job inside. Some of those underclassmen off the bench doing a good job here. Both of those free throws there for Riley Fairbanks. Back up now with Callahan as we're under 1 minute left in this first half. Schlafke's shot no good. Rebound taken down inside there by Adams. Shot down low, no good. Sophie Wilczek will come away with it. Gracie will come away with it. And a turnover there, Northland Lutheran will set up now with 37 seconds here. They find themselves down by 22 as Jocelyn Adams will inbound. Back up top left wing now with Roland. Driving inside, kick out right wing. 3 is in and out. Rebound underneath taken by Schmidt. Scramble on the floor. It will go back to the Wildcats. That jumper also off the mark. Schlafke will come down with it here for Columbus. Back over to Sophie now, the left baseline with Courtney Summer. Summer, jumper with 3 seconds, no good. Gracie comes away with it. Callahan is not going to get the shot off at the buzzer, but nonetheless, Dons take a 34-12 lead into the halftime break here. A dominant performance put on by Columbus here in this first half, doing a great job on both ends of the floor, getting to the basket with ease, and then on defense, creating turnovers for easy buckets on the other end. Columbus in complete control here in Game 1 of the WIAA Girls Basketball Playoffs. We thank you for tuning in here tonight on Zaleski Sports. We're going to have a halftime show from Columbus after these messages.
Hey everybody, Nat over at Wheeler Chevrolet GMC, and going on now through the end of the month, 2.9% for 72 months on all Silverado half-ton, both 23 and 24 model. 2.9 for 72 months, you heard it. Stop on in and talk to a sales consultant today.
You're tuned in to Better Halves. Mike, what are you looking for?
Skip, I'm not getting older. I'm getting better. I still got big plans for my life and my Medicare.
I know exactly what you want from Medicare. Same as all the other guys. Me!
Hey, Mike, I'm Sheila from Security, and I'm just like you. In fact, I'm from your neighborhood, and I've got a Medicare plan that treats you like you.
Did it just get better in here?
Why work for Staub Construction?
Everybody around you is just family.
Everybody seems to bond together and get along good, and
They, I believe, truly care about their employees.
Staub has a great benefits package.
Staub is an employee-owned company that puts a large emphasis on work-life balance.
And everybody wants to see everybody succeed. It's a good place to work.
Join the team at Staub Construction. Apply now at staubco.com.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
Wondering what to feed your team after work, the game, or this weekend? Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids has tasty char-broiled burgers for any hungry appetite. From the classic hamburger to the famous Chips Champ and everything in between, check out our daily specials. Stop inside to enjoy your meal with comfortable seating. See our complete menu of burgers, hot ham and cheese, hot beef, chicken and fish, fries, rings, curds, and ice cream served year-round. In a hurry? Same great menu in the drive-thru. Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids.
And welcome back here to Columbus High School. Ben Brecht with you here on Zaleski Sports. We got girls basketball playoffs. I'm so excited. We've waited all season, and here we are. Number 6, Columbus, hosting number 11, Northland Lutheran here tonight. Dons coming in with a 10-14 record. Northland Lutheran is 10-12 on the season, but this first half belongs to Columbus. They lead this one 34-12. Let's take a look here at the leading scorers for both teams so far tonight. for the Northland Lutheran Wildcats. They were led by Paige Kunkel with 3 and Sadie Russ with 3. Russ hit a 3 there early on there for Northland Lutheran. And then a basket and a free throw there for Paige Kunkel. 2 for Riley Fairbanks, both on free throws. 2 for Jocelyn Adams and 2 for Kenzie Roland. Wildcats had a good start to this one. They came out pretty aggressive, played some good defense, and were able to get some good shots from around the arc, I should say, so far tonight. And the Dons took a timeout a couple minutes into that first half. And since that point, Columbus has come out with a ton more energy, a lot more focus, and they've just played a complete basketball game from that point on so far in this first half. Let's take a look at the leading scorers here for Columbus. They were led in the first half by Gracie Wilczek, their leading scorer on the season. Gracie, in that first half, finished with 8 points. A very, very solid performance from her from the get-go, I should say. She's done a fantastic job of just being aggressive, finding her shots, and just making them count. And so a great job there by Gracie Wilczek, putting together another strong half here for Columbus. 7 points for Sophie Wilczek. She's hit a 3, and she's driven to the basket and got a couple of layups as well, aggressively attacking there in that first half. 4 points for Matea Schlafke. 4 for Haley Hargraves. A strong performance from her off the bench so far tonight for the Dons. 3 from Caitlin Casperson, 3 from Sam Casperson, 3 for Maggie Callahan, all free throws, and then 2 for Courtney Summer rounds out the Dons scoring there in that first half. And as I mentioned, Dons in complete control there, probably about from the 13-minute mark on, I should say. Dons in complete control of their game, of this game, I should say, here tonight. They beat Northland Lutheran pretty handily last season in the first round of the playoffs, and it looks so far to be the same here tonight, as Columbus turning defense into offense, getting a lot of steals, creating turnovers, and then driving to the basket and finishing. So we are going to take another quick break here from Columbus High School, and we'll be back as we look at more scores from around the state of Wisconsin here tonight here on Zaleski Sports. We'll take a quick break and be back with more after this.
2023 was a year of change, innovation, building something new, and teamwork. The H&S legacy is evolving, and we're carrying it forward, designing equipment that helps farmers get the job done, looking ahead to the future of farming while staying true to the values that have brought us this far and made us who we are today. H&S, strong heritage, strong people, stronger future.
Bauer & Feind has been based in Marshfield since 1955. And if you're in business that long, you're obviously doing many things right. We always focus on selling world-class products, backing it up with world-class customer support.
Working with Bauer & Feind Business Technologies has been a pleasure. We have staff on call that we can call if we ever have issues, and the printer usability has been really easy, user-friendly.
Give us a call, visit our website. We'd be happy to come in, talk to you. Maybe there's a way we can help you save some money and work more efficiently.
Central Wisconsin Glass is Central Wisconsin's choice for your next new or remodeled shower and bathroom. The experts at Central Wisconsin Glass will effortlessly guide you through the design and installation process. Have the elegant and modern shower and bathroom you've been looking for. Call Central Wisconsin Glass at 715-387-8010. That's 715-387-8010. And Central Wisconsin Glass on Facebook for your residential, commercial, and vehicle glass needs.
Let your job journey begin at Express Employment Professionals. Find hundreds of employers looking for a candidate like you, all in one place at one time. And let Express Employment help connect you with your future career. With locations in Stevens Point, Wausau, Marshfield, and Medford, you'll find local jobs right in your community, including direct hire and evaluation to hire opportunities. Express Employment specializes in light industrial, skilled trades, professional, and office careers. Begin your job journey today with Express Employment Professionals at expresspros.com.
And welcome back here to Columbus High School WIAA Girls Basketball Playoffs here on Zaleski Sports. Thank you for tuning in tonight. I'm Ben Brecht here from Columbus High School. We got some scores from around the area to get to. Here we got a final in Greenwood, 53-13. The Greenwood Indians beat Elko in their first game of the playoffs, and if Columbus holds on to the lead here tonight, they will go to Greenwood on Friday to take on the Indians. That's going to be a fantastic game. As these two teams played a couple of close ones in the regular season, Greenwood got the better of them both times. Other scores from around the area. We got Pittsville with the lead, 32-14 over Iola Scandinavia. That one is just getting started in the second half there. Marathon is leading 23-16 in Division 4 over Ladysmith. That one's also at the half. Assumption is in control over Port Edwards, number 1 seeded Assumption, 54-5. And then Wapaka leading 27-26 over Peshtigo. A close one there. That one also at the half. And so those are just some of the scores that I have received here so far tonight. And we got a good second half in store here. Let's see if Northland Lutheran can come back in this one. They got to get this one a little bit closer. They got to put together a run here at the beginning of the second half if they want to have a chance to pull out the victory here tonight. They got to limit their turnovers and start making their shots from outside the arc. Meanwhile, for Columbus, just put together a strong first 4 or 5 minutes in this one. You can really as they have their starters back on the floor. Both teams, I should say, with starters back on the floor here tonight. Should mention Maddie Rather is back into the game here for Northland Lutheran after going out in the first half with an injury. She's back. Dons will start it here on the left wing with Callahan. Over to Summer into the left corner. Columbus looking to just pick up where they left off, and Summer went out of bounds along that baseline on the drive. And so an early turnover there for Columbus. Pass ahead now with Russ. Russ dribbling across half court. And that goes through the hands of Fairbanks. Gracie Wilczek will come away with it here for Columbus. And that is going to be taken away as Wilczek kind of lost it on the pass. Wildcats bringing it up. Back up now with Roland. Pass over, and that one's going to go out of bounds through the hands of Fairbanks. Another turnover there for Northland Lutheran. Visit the sports scene in Marshfield. They're your official fanwear store for players' jerseys, hats, autographed memorabilia, and more. Sports scene up the stairs from World Buffet in the Marshfield Mall. Callahan with it on the left wing. Over to Gracie Wilczek. Pass into the corner now with Summer. Back up top, Callahan. And her pass is going to be taken away there by Roland. Roland slowing up in transition. Pass ahead now with Adams. 3 off the mark. No good for Sadie Russ. Caitlin, I should say, comes down with the rebound here for Columbus. Back up with Gracie Wilczek. Over to Sam Casperson on the right wing. Swing it into the corner now. Callahan driving inside. Inside now with Summer. Turnaround shot, middle of the lane. Good for Courtney Summer. Her second basket of the night. We haven't seen much from Summer so far here tonight, but we didn't need much from Courtney Summer there in that first half as Dons in complete control. That foul is going to be called there on the Don, Sam Casperson, her third, team first. Sam is going to stay in the game. Sam, one of the seniors here, playing presumably their last home game here tonight. And a travel called on Riley Fairbanks. So Sam Casperson will inbound here for Columbus. Pretty strong senior class here for the Dons. 4 of the 5 starters. Pass over now with Callahan on the right wing. Into the corner now with Summer. Back up now over to Schlafke. Down low, nice feed inside. Gracie Wilczek will finish for 2. Another strong performance here from Gracie Wilczek. Pass ahead, getting it to Adams. Quickly up the floor, looking to go down low. That's going to be tipped, and it's going to go out of bounds. It will stay on this end with Northland Lutheran. And so inbounding here is Jocelyn Adams. Back out, 3 is no good there for Fairbanks. Rebound tracked down in the corner by Gracie Wilczek. Schlafke pass ahead, looking to get it inside with Summer. Now back up top, swinging around with Callahan. Back over to Gracie at the top of the arc, Sam Casperson. Going over with Callahan, driving along that left baseline, kick out to Schlafke. Callahan, shot is in and out. Rebound inside, Schlafke, and the putback there for Matea. Nicely done, able to get that one to go in. And now a 40-12 lead. Steal in the backcourt there by Callahan. And so a foul is going to be called. That's going to be on Riley Fairbanks. Sam Casperson will inbound here for Columbus. Getting it in with Callahan at the top of the arc. Back over to Summer. Turn around now into the corner with Gracie Wilczek. Back up to Sam Casperson on the left wing. Sam for 3. That goes in and out. Fairbanks comes down with the rebound here for the Wildcats. Pass ahead now to Adams. Adams only with 2 points so far tonight for Northland Lutheran. Their leading scorer on the season. Jump ball possession will stay on this end with the Wildcats. And so Russ will inbound here for Northland Lutheran. Hitting it in with Adams. Adams driving along that right baseline. Kick back out now with Russ. Nice pass inside. Kick out corner 3. No good. Rebound taken there by Sophie Wilczek. Quick pass ahead. Callahan driving. Kick back out to Sophie. Swinging around now with Schlafke. Gracie with it on the right wing. Big lead here of 28 for Columbus. It's a 22-point game at halftime. And so far, it looks like the Dons are going to come out of the this one here with the victory. Columbus has kind of been in complete control from the tip. Caitlin Casperson coming in for Matea Schlafke. Gracie Wilczek will inbound. Over to Sophie for 3 from the corner. Sophie Wilczek. Second 3 of the game. There for the Dons. now out to a 43-12 lead in this 6-11 matchup. You can see the disparity between these two teams playing out tonight. Disparity in talent. 3 from the right corner, no good. Pass ahead now, and that's going to be taken away there by Courtney Summer. And layup in the middle of the lane, good there for Courtney Summer for 2. Bringing it up the floor. The Wildcats, now it's going to be Russ, and a timeout called there by Northland Lutheran. A full timeout here for the Wildcats. We are going to take a break as well. We'll be back with more basketball here on Zaleski Sports after this.
Witness the difference of a Catholic education at Columbus Catholic Schools.
I think everyone should just know what makes this place special.
Come and see. That's just what the Lord always said, and put your toe in the water. They are great schools, and it's a good fit. I'd always want them to come and to feel the goodness and the family atmosphere.
I invite everyone just to come in and see what it's about and to see if it might be right for them and their family.
We invite you to schedule a tour today.
All right, and welcome back here to Columbus High School. Ben Brecht with you here on Zaleski Sports. Reminding you that Stop Construction is a premier builder of municipal and industrial water and wastewater treatment systems in the Midwest. Stop Construction, a 100% employee-owned company. The Maple Dude Pure Maple Syrup has since 1858. Wow. Look for the Maple Dude brand where you shop for groceries. Find them at themapledude.com or visit the Maple Dude World Headquarters on Highway 10 in Granton. As the Maple Dude says, keep it real. And so out of that timeout, a turnover there by the Wildcats. Sophie Wilczek will bring it up the floor here for Columbus. In control of this game. A similar outcome looks like tonight as we had last year. Bringing it up the floor is going to be Paige Kunkel. Sophie Wilczek, pass ahead to Summer. And Summer with the layup in transition. Courtney Summer coming alive here in this second half for the Dons. Fairbanks has that one knocked away. Fairbanks with some pressure in the back there from Summer. Back over now, looking to go inside. That's going to go out of bounds. It will stay on this end with the Wildcats. Visit for quality auto body and frame work since 1952. Visit Arts Body Shop here in Marshfield. If you have an accident, let Mackey's 2024 Small Business of the Year give you a free estimate. Call Arts Body Shop on South Central Avenue in Marshfield. Also, Ag Country Farm Credit Services. It's a farmer-owned co-op offering a wide array of custom financing and financial services. From loans and leases to crop insurance and tax and records, they have you covered. Contact Ag Country in Stevens Point, Wausau, Marshfield, and Medford. Shot inside, no good for Blanker. Gets the rebound, though, and she will go back to the free throw line here to shoot 2. Two shots here for Chase Blanker. I should mention going to the Serve Pro Jamie Wenzel free throw line. Make sure to call Jamie Wenzel at Serve Pro for the #1 choice in cleanup and restoration. Serve Pro like it never even happened. One shot now for Blanker. That one is up and in. Roland will bring it up here for Northland Lutheran. 3 is off the mark. Roland comes down with the rebound. Kick out, jumper from just inside the arc. No good there from Ostrowski. And then a foul underneath the basket is going to be called on Tegan Kunkel. Coming in is going to be Allie Rather. Sophie Wilczek will inbound. Pass ahead now with Caitlin Casperson. That pass is going to be tipped away, stolen by Kenzie Rowland. Back up to Adams. And a jump ball underneath. And it will go to Columbus. Sophie Wilczek inbounding here with the big lead on the scoreboard. Columbus has held Northland Lutheran scoreless here in the second half. 14-0 run for the Dons as we approach 10.5 minutes. Rebound down to, or stolen away, I should say, by Jocelyn Adams. And drive along the right baseline, no good, and a foul called underneath the basket. That's going to be called on Sophie Wilczek. Her team second. Into the game for Columbus is going to be Jaylee Garneau, making her first appearance of the night for Columbus. Jumper no good. Blanker comes down with the rebound there for Columbus. Haley Hargraves gets that basket. Easy layup to go there in transition. A 16-0 run here for Columbus, all in the second half. Just tightening things up on defense, and they're coming away with the steal. Nicely done there by Garneau. Will come away with it. Back to Sam Casperson. Kick out now to Hargraves on the left wing. Back inside now with Blanker on that left block. Back out Hargraves for 3. That shot no good. Blanker comes down with the rebound. And Blanker's basket can't get that to fall. That's going to go out of bounds. It will go back to the Wildcats. Abby Wojcik comes in as well for Columbus. Columbus going all the way down the bench here tonight. Everybody getting playing time. Pass out into the corner, 3. That's going to be off the upper part of the backboard, and it will go back to Columbus. Make sure to pick up all your pets' favorites from Fleet Farm. From everything, find everything from food and treats to toys and health products under one roof. From all the brands you trust, dogs or cats, they've got you covered. Shop your pets' everyday essentials at Fleet Farm. Garneau comes away with the steal there for Columbus as we're under 9 minutes left in this one. A 50-12 Dons lead rolling here at home over Northland Lutheran in this 6-11 matchup. It's a new year and a new you at Blues Hair Studio on North Central Avenue in Marshfield. The stylists at Blues Hair Studio are ready to help you be the best version of yourself. So book your appointment for a fresh start in 2024 at Blues Hair Studio in Marshfield. We also would like to thank our game day sponsors of basketball here, playoff basketball, I should say, here on Zaleski Sports, Hawkins Ash, Draxler Transport, Woodfield Inn and Suites, and Rem's Funeral Home. Garneau passing up with Blanker and a travel call. Chase tried to get a better position inside, just shuffled her feet. Northland Lutheran inbounding it here to Natalie Ostrowski, making her first appearance of the night. Getting a free throw line with Paige Kunkel, and we have a foul underneath. Foul is called on Chase Blanker, her second, team third. Coming in is going to be Tegan Kunkel for Northland Lutheran, as she will inbound here for the Wildcats. Basket inside, no good there from Adams. Hargraves comes down with it for Columbus. Hargraves pass into the corner, Garneau for three, that's no good. Rebound taken there inside as Tegan Kunkel will come away with it for Northland Lutheran. Pass up now to Kylie Johnson. Wildcats going all the way down their bench. That shot off the mark for Kunkel, Tegan, I should say. Haley Hargraves will bring it up here for the Dons. Pass ahead, Garneau dribbling inside. That's going to go out of bounds. It will go back to the Wildcats. They have been held scoreless here in the second half. We've gone almost 11 minutes in this second half, and the Wildcats have 0 points on the board. So some fantastic defense here from Columbus on a 16-0 run. Just finishing this one out really strong. Looking to get a lot of momentum as they go to Greenwood on Friday night to take on the number 3 seeded Greenwood Indians. A quick preview of that one. Both of those games that Columbus matched up with Greenwood this season, both of those games were close games. First game at Greenwood, they fought hard till the end. Greenwood was able to pull away in that one and get the victory. This last game that they played here in Columbus, Greenwood and Columbus, that one was down to the final 3 minutes, and there were a couple of questionable calls, I should say, against Columbus. That gave Greenwood a little bit of momentum, and Greenwood was able to pull away over those final 3 minutes and come away with their second victory over Columbus on the season. So Greenwood is 2-0 against Columbus, but both of the games that they played have been very close games. And so we're just going to have to see how that game on Friday night turns out, because Columbus certainly has the capability to beat Greenwood. Just they have to finish their games out that they played against the Indians. I should say Columbus has to. And it's very hard to beat a team 3 times in a row. I've seen it plenty of times where you might beat a team twice. Third time around, that team comes back and gets you, especially if it's a close game, the first 2 games that you play them. So Columbus will be going to Greenwood on Friday night. The question is, can they pull off the upset victory over the Indians as a 6 seed up against Greenwood as a 3 seed? And so you're going to want to tune in here on Zaleski Sports on Friday night as we have that one. One of 2 there for Chase Blanker on that trip. To mention, you can find your next career path with just a phone call to Express Employment Professionals with locations in Wausau, Stevens Point, and Marshfield, no matter where you are in central Wisconsin. Save yourself some time and find your next employer at expresspros.com. Mutual of Wausau Insurance have been protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. Visit mutualofwausau.com to find an agent near you. Abby Wojcik for 3. That's off the mark. Fairbanks comes down with the rebound there for Northland Lutheran. Fairbanks bringing it up for the Wildcats. Pass over now to Kenzie Rowland. That pass is going to be tipped away. Rowland will save it. And a travel call there on the Wildcats. 4 new subs into the game for Northland Lutheran. And so Hargraves will inbound here for Columbus. Wojcik will bring it up. Back over to Wojcik on the right wing. Swinging around now, Caitlin Casperson. 3 from the corner is in and out. Rebound taken by Wojcik. Hargraves dribbles to the left wing. Going cross court. That pass stolen away. Nicely done there by Allie Reether. And she's going to get fouled in transition and will go to the free throw line here to shoot 2. Good job by Reether to just jump in front of that one and take it away. 2 shots here, Allie Reether. And missing the first. Go to the Viaduct Bar and Grill of Marshfield, where they serve juicy half-pound burgers daily. The Viaduct Bar and Grill is also home to cold drinks and Fish Fry Friday. The Viaduct Bar and Grill on Marshfield's fabulous northwest side. Second free throw is good. Get Culligan Water for only $9.95 a month for the first 3 months. Visit Sterling Culligan Water at CulliganH2O.com. Shot no good as Adams will come away with it. For the Wildcats, dribbling inside. King out free throw line jumper is off the mark. Rebound trying to be saved. It's saved into Blanker as pass ahead to Hargraves. Wojcik back into the corner now with Caitlin Casperson. Back out Hargraves for 3, and that falls in. Haley Hargraves for 3 for the Dons. Putting together a spectacular night here for Columbus. Back up top now with Paige Kunkel. Now when going into the backcourt, it's going to be saved and saved into Caitlin Casperson. Layup is no good. Adams comes away with the rebound, and she's going to get fouled from behind. That's called on Chase Blanker. Fourth on Blanker, 6th team on Columbus. And so we get 54-13. They're checking something at the scorers table. This break in action. I remind you that Stern Weiss & Sons Ready Mix and Block Plant of Marshfield is one of our sponsors of basketball here tonight on Zaleski Sports. Stern Weiss & Sons is now hiring boom, truck, and concrete drivers. Be home every night and work for the hometown team at Stern Weiss & Sons. If it's time for you to make a change, apply today at the Wren Road Ready Mix location, Stern Weiss & Sons of Marshfield. Also visit the Gray Dog Axe Throwing. They're now open in Marshfield. It's fun for all ages, 8 and older, so bring your whole family. Join a league or plan a party. Book your awesome experience today. Visit greydogaxe.com or find them on Facebook for more information. And so now we got a 54-13 lead. Northland Lutheran only held to 1 point here in the second half. Caitlin Casperson is going to go out of bounds, and it will stay on this end here with Columbus. We have a running clock. I'm pretty sure that's what they were looking at here during that quick break in the action. Out to a 41-point lead. Columbus on a 20-1 run here in the second half, just in complete control. This one playing out the same way that these two teams did last year. Columbus won that one handily last year in the first round of the playoffs, and will do the same here tonight as they get prepared for Greenwood on Friday night, in which will be a much anticipated matchup between the Dons and the Indians. Can't hype that game up anymore because that one's going to be fun. That one's going to be fun in Greenwood. The 3-seeded Indians and the 6-seeded Dons in the regional semis. Wojcik driving, kick out to Caitlin Casperson. I should remind you that coming up next is our Nasonville Dairy post-game show. Nasonville Dairy has fresh cheese curds made daily. Get your cheese curds at Nasonville Dairy in Marshfield, Curtis, or at NasonvilleDairy.com. We're going to talk with Coach Eric Wilson on our Nasonville Dairy post-game show. His thoughts about this dominating win here in the first round tonight against Northland Lutheran, and then his thoughts also on their upcoming matchup against Greenwood, who won their first round matchup handily over Elko. A 40-point victory there for the Indians. That's coming up on our Nasonville Dairy postgame show. Right wing 3, no good. Garneau comes down with it here for Columbus. Down to a minute left in this one. 44-point lead for the Dons. 23-1 run to close this game out here for Columbus, all in the second half. Just complete domination from the Dons. And Chase Blanker will go to the serve pro Jamie Wenzel free throw line to shoot 2. Make sure to call Jamie Wenzel at Serve Pro for the #1 choice in cleanup and restoration. Serve Pro like it never even happened. Blanker now at the line. This will presumably end this game, these 2 free throws, as the clock keeps running. First free throw good there for Chase. And the Wildcats are going to take a quick timeout. We're going to take a quick break as well. We got some more spots to get in, so let's take a quick break.
The Sports Den, located on Marshfield's sunny south side since 1975. The Sports Den has the area's best selection of outdoor equipment. Find top brands of snowshoes, cross-country and downhill skis, snowboards, swimming equipment, skateboards, and more. The Sports Den has a full-service bike repair center along with top bike brands, Specialized, Trek, and others. The Sports Den is Central Wisconsin's Fat Bike headquarters. Visit the Sports Den in Marshfield Monday through Saturday and thesportsden.net.
And welcome back here to Columbus. Chase Blanker at the free throw line. Northland Lutheran took a timeout to get their subs into the game. It stops the clock, and Blanker with another free throw. That one up and in. So it's 17.7 seconds. Northland Lutheran will inbound. As I mentioned, our Nasonville Dairy post-game show is coming up next. Nasonville Dairy with fresh cheese curds made daily. Paige Kunkel for a 3 on that one. Make sure to get your fresh cheese curds at Nasonville Dairy in Marshfield, Curtis, or online at NasonvilleDairy.com. That will wrap it up here. A 59-16 victory for the Columbus Dons, outscoring Northland Lutheran 25-4 there in that second half, and closing out a big victory here tonight. Number 6, Columbus, moves on In this one, they will face Greenwood, the 3-seeded team, on Friday night. That game will be at Greenwood. You're going to want to check out that one because that one is going to be fantastic. These two teams played close the first time around. You won't want to miss the second time around, this time in the playoffs. We're going to take a quick break. I'll tally up the scores, and we'll get to that Nasonville Dairy post-game show after these messages.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. Nasonville Dairy actually goes back to 1885. We are the oldest plant in Wood County. When our father brought us here in the early 1960s, we ran 7,500 pounds of milk a day. We now run 1.8 million pounds of milk a day. We buy dairy milk from 200 dairy farmers here in central Wisconsin, produce it, and ship it all over the world. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Freer, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflatiri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. This has allowed us to go to a lot of different countries. Our furthest accounts are now in China, Japan, Canada, Saudi Arabia. We do ship to Mexico, as well as a number of other places throughout the world. This is what we call Cheese Making 101. We tried to walk you through the cheese plant today, and we're in hopes that you see our people, what they're doing, and the amount of work that goes into producing the products that we hope you enjoy. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Freer, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflatiri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
All right, and welcome back here to Columbus High School. Ben Brecht with you here on Zaleski Sports. Thanks for tuning in to tonight's victory for the Dons, 59-16. Let's take a look at the leading scorers. First for the Wildcats, they were led tonight by Paige Kunkel. She finished with 6 points. Sadie Russ with 3, 2 for Kenzie Rowland, 2 for Jocelyn Adams, 2 for Riley Fairbanks, and 1 for Allie Reether off the bench. Leading scorers for Columbus tonight, they were led by Gracie Wilczek. She finished with 10. Sister Sophie also finished with 10. 2 leading scorers there for Columbus on the night. 9 points for Haley Hargraves. She really played a fantastic game off the bench for Columbus. 8 for Courtney Summer. 6 for Matea Schlafke. 5 for Chase Blanker. 4 for Sam Casperson. 3 for Maggie Callahan. And 3 for Caitlin Casperson. Rounds out the Dons scoring here tonight. Dons playing a complete game from start to finish here from Columbus High School. And this one tonight, really putting together a strong performance, holding Northland Lutheran to just 4 points there in the second half. And coming out with the big victory, they're playing Greenwood on Friday. Stick around. We're going to have more on our Nasonville Dairy post-game show here from Columbus High School. We'll talk with head coach Eric Wilson and our player of the game. Make sure to tune in for that one. Let's take another break, and we'll be back with more basketball here on Zaleski Sports.
Hello, I'm Jenny Shaner, Realtor, Next Home Hub City. If you're a first-time home buyer or seller, or you've been around the block, because of my experience, I'm able to help you in the most efficient way. I'm a full-time, full-service realtor. I focus on my clients 100%. Let's work together as a team for a win in your next real estate transaction.
We know how a bank should be at Partners Bank. Banking should be easier, treating our customers as valued and important. Services should be better with online and mobile banking and locations close to where you live and work. Loans should be quicker, and we make all decisions locally with years of experience helping people with their financing needs. Partners Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Partners Bank, better together.
After a couple years of a job that doesn't fit, it's time for more money, more opportunity. That is where Mid-State Technical College comes in. Would cooking be a good fit? Try on a career in welding. Perhaps the outdoors suits you better. Or maybe helping people is a better fit. No matter your path, we've got cutting-edge classes with field-trained professionals and better tuition options, making Mid-State the perfect fit.
Oh, we're back. All right, and welcome back here to Columbus High School as the Dons come away with a 59-16 victory. First game of the playoffs here here at Columbus. You guys, I'm here with Coach Wilson, by the way. You guys had a dominant performance here from the opening tip. What do you credit tonight?
You know, I think we finally, I was a little worried at the first couple of minutes. I don't think we executed our game plan right to start. I think we were a little passive. I think, we talked about all week being really aggressive, getting after traps, some things we saw in film. And I think once we decided to do that and we just went after people, it changed our momentum a little bit. So I'm proud that they did that part of it.
Yeah, what were some really good things that you saw tonight? You were able to force a lot of turnovers here.
I think just executing a game plan. I mean, we knew that they struggled with the press a little bit in order to push them, and we pushed them to traps, and we were a little bit more patient instead of getting behind the ball. So doing that piece of it and actually executing that's a good thing. And then we were able to get some other kids in the game and get some experience.
Yeah, and you guys put together a fantastic performance here tonight. I first got to talk about the seeding a little bit because you came in here as a 6th seed. Facing against number 11 Northland Lutheran. What did you think about your seeding?
I was happy with our seeding. I was a little didn't know whether we were going to be 6 or 7, so I was happy to see us with the 6. We have to play all the teams in there. I mean, I was interviewed the day of the selection show too, and everything like that, and we have to beat everybody. I like that we get a home game. I like that we get to go play Greenwood. Only because they're familiar. I have a ton of respect for Coach Wietrich and what those girls do. They play so hard. So we're going to have to spend a lot of time, and we're going to have to figure out, how we battle with them. I think we battled with them twice this year, but we haven't gotten over the hump. They've got our number, so we've got to figure out, what are some of the things that we can do differently in order to maybe get us over the hump on Friday night.
Yeah, do you have anything in mind? Because like you said, you battled close with them both games this season. They were just able to come away over the last couple of minutes, get together like a little stretch run and pull away from you guys in both games.
The one thing for us, we got to shoot the ball better. I look back in the stats, we haven't shot the ball well against them, and I think part of that's their physicality. So we've got to meet their physicality a little bit, and I ask our girls whether we can do that. I think we have to stick up with the challenge, and we haven't yet. So we got to prove we can do that. Once we meet the physicality, I think that will help, and I think that will help us shoot the ball with confidence too.
Yeah, well, congratulations tonight here on a home victory here tonight over Northland Lutheran in the playoffs, and then good luck against Greenwood.
Thanks, Ben. Thanks for the coverage.
You're welcome. And now, are you guys ready? Yeah. Okay, we got all 4 seniors here. They're all 4 our players of the game. You guys just probably played your last game here at Columbus. I guess who wants to talk?
I can. Well, we all knew that this day was coming soon, so we just wanted to make sure that we left everything that we had out on the court, and we're forever thankful for all the fans and our parents and all of our teammates that supported us through the years here at Columbus, but the road isn't over.
You're right, the road is not over. You guys got Greenwood on Friday night. How do you feel about Greenwood? Third time around.
I feel like it's going to be a really good game and a really good atmosphere for us, and we'll see what we can do. Maybe the third time's the charm. And we're very excited.
That's wonderful. And so now we got 4 seniors. So talk about you guys as seniors leading this team this season. I guess who wants to shoot that one?
Courtney's got it.
We've been playing with each other for a really long time, and we're just worked so hard for this moment. It's our last year. Want to do everything for the program behind us, and we're just so excited to see how it grows throughout the next couple seasons.
And lastly, we have Matea. And Matea, you get to answer this one. so final one I got for you. You guys put together an amazing game tonight. What was your key to victory tonight?
We were really excited, and we wanted to. We practiced really hard for this. We wanted to make sure that we had good practices leading up to this, and obviously we want to look forward, but we're just taking it one step at a time. And today was just a step to check off before our next game.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Nicely done. So, for these 4 seniors here, we got, of course, Sam Casperson, Maggie Callahan, Courtney Summer, and Matea Schlafke. For these 4 seniors, I'm going to have you guys do this for this maybe one last time here at home. Are you ready?
Yes.
Here you go. 3, 2, 1.
We're the Columbus Seniors, and we're in the house.
Woo! Yeah! Here you go.
Thank you, guys. As we are getting ready to wrap this up here on a 59-16 victory here for the Columbus Dons over Northland Lutheran here in this first playoff game of the season. I'm trying to see if I got some other scores here that I can update you on as well. Let's take a look as we got some other playoff games. I mentioned Greenwood beat Elko 53-13 in their game there. Some other finals from around the area. I'm just trying to see if I can get any Central Wisconsin finals here for you tonight. Abbotsford was able to come out 52-35. Abby wins their first game in Division 4 of the playoffs, getting a victory over Colby. We got Cadott winning 65-17 over Chequamegon. In Division 4, Luther takes out Westby 58-29. And some other games here for you, specifically looking around the area. Athens get the victory tonight over Marion, 75-15. They will be moving on. Edgar gets a victory tonight over Newman. That was a close one. Wow, 56-49. Edgar in a squeaker. They're a close game there over Newman, but Edgar is moving on as well. I mentioned Assumption winning 70-8 over Port Edwards. That's another final for you. And that is about all the finals that I have so far tonight. Make sure to visit the WIAA for the rest of the finals here from around the area. But once again, thank you for tuning into tonight's game here on Zaleski Sports, here from Columbus High School. I'm Ben Brecht. Thanks for tuning in, as well as Isaac and Elena Eagle. We thank you for watching here on the girls' final senior game here from Columbus High School. So once again, our final tonight, 59-16. Columbus moves on to face Greenwood on Friday. Make sure to tune into Zaleski Sports for that game on Friday. Once again, signing off here, Ben Brecht and Isaac and Elena Eagle. Have a great night, and we'll see you for more playoffs on Friday.